Wagwan Kings and Queens, welcome to a new video. My name is Avian Thomas, and today I'll be speaking on the topic of support. Why nobody is going to support you, not your cousin, not your auntie, not your friends, not your neighbor. Nobody is going to support you, so support yourself. Alright, let's get into it. So, support. Nobody's going to support you, not your friends, not your family, but it is normal to expect the closest people or to want the closest people to you to support you. You would think that that's how it's gonna go, but a lot of times that's really not the case. I'm not saying that nobody at all from your close friends and family will support you, but a majority of them won't. And a majority of them that do, they're only supporting you in the off chance that you actually make it or succeed, so that they could say, hey, I always supported you, or hey, remember this, or hey, it's not genuine. It has its ulterior motives. So again, your family won't support you, your friends won't support you. But the reason behind that, I feel, is a lot of people, it's their own insecurities or it's their skepticism. A lot of people tried different things and they just didn't succeed. So as human beings, sometimes when we're trying to protect others, we speak from our own experience. And that's the only thing that we can really speak from, is really our own experience and the experience of those closest to us. So with them trying to speak from their experience, a lot of times it's going to deter you because it's, hey, I did this and this didn't work out for me, and look at my life, and but I think the flip side to that is that they also have regrets. So if it's something that you're passionate about, you just have to do it. Don't expect any support from somebody. It's not their job to support you. It's not your friends or your family's job to support you. And 90% of the times, those aren't the individuals that you want to support you. And with that, when I said those aren't the individuals that you want to support you, your friends and your family are not your customer base. Whenever you start in a new adventure or a new venture, your friends and family is not your customer base. Your customer base is the people that you don't know. It's those strangers, and I know each one of us can relate in some way to a stranger showing us more love than some of the people or the individuals closest to us. We all have times, or we've heard the stories of you selling something and your own family would go and take their hard-earned dollar and spend it with somebody else that really doesn't give up about them. Somebody that they never met, they share everything from them, they like every single post, they could tell you every single detail about the person's life, but you as a family member or close friends, you never get the support, you never get the likes, shares, any of that. But again, it really doesn't, I'm not going to say it doesn't matter, but you don't need that in order to succeed. The next thing is, you don't need that. You don't need your friends and your family to support you. It is very natural to want them or to want the closest people to you to support you. But like I said, that is not going to be the case at all times. So support yourself. And within supporting yourself, I would say that you have to know your why and you have to know your purpose, and hold on to those two things throughout the course of your journey, regardless of whether or not they support you, the friends and family. And that leads me to the next thing is, people are going to support you. The right people are going to support you. Let me say that again. The right people are going to support you. Once you hold on to those two things, your why and your purpose, that means you will always be in alignment with what it is that you're supposed to be aligned with, and you would be walking the path that you're supposed to. And within doing that, the right people are going to be on that path that you need support from. I could remember random strangers giving me opportunities. For example, I remember getting the opportunity to shoot a Nipsey Hussle concert. This was my first concert I ever shot in America. And I still haven't met this individual today. So it's been maybe 2-3 years, but this was a random stranger and they just genuinely supported me and they gave me that opportunity. And that honestly changed the course of my life. It had a very huge impact. I was able to go and be in very close proximity. And me, I'm a very analytical person. So I was really looking at him and seeing as, like, he's just really a regular dude. not regular to say, you know, average or anything like that, but he's human. You know, I think that's a better way to say it. He's human just like me. And anything that he's doing or he's going to do, I can do the same. You know, and that really just inspired me and motivated me. But not to get too fast. So like I said, sometimes there'll be times where strangers support you more than your own family. And that's okay, because you don't want anybody to fake support you. You want to make sure that you're aligned with, like I said, your purpose and knowing your why. And that way you would attract the right things. A lot of times we're not aligned and we constantly keep attracting the same things. And that's kind of how we end up off, I would say, our path. So if you guys take anything away from this rant, let it be these 3 things. Remember these 3 things. The first, life is short. Life is short, so follow your passion, prioritize your passion. Don't live a life, don't let another second, another minute, another month, another year go by and you're not following your passion. Your passion is what's going to give you the fuel when you have no fuel. Your passion is what's going to give you that drive. And yeah, life is just short. I mean, here today, gone today, to be honest. So make sure that you following your passion. A lot of people have regrets about not following their passion. They ended up in jobs that just had no value for them at all. And you know, we still dealing with a pandemic, and there's been a lot of people that has been laid off, and they're no following their passions, or they're no seeing just how much their jobs didn't value them. The second thing is, you can do it without their support. You don't need anyone at all to support you. You don't need anyone at all to support you. As long as you believe in yourself and you do your best, then everything else, like I said, as long as you believe in yourself, you do your best, you stay in alignment with your purpose, you know your why, everything else will fall into place. Just believe in you, don't give up, keep pushing, and the right people are going to meet you. The right people are going to fall on your path. Like I said, you don't want the wrong people to support you. You kind of just want to make sure that the right people are supporting you, and the right people will support you. And the third thing is, your passion is your priority. A lot of people go through life's motions and they end up with regrets because they didn't follow their passion. A tip or just my advice is to hang around or engage in conversation with older people. You know, you'll hear a lot about their regrets and things that they wish they would have did in their lifetime or at your age, you know. And honestly, I get a lot of my knowledge and stuff like that from older people. A lot of times my life could have went a completely different way. We'll just say could have went left, but it ended up going right simply because of the advice of older people. Be it them telling me to slow down, be it them telling me, you know, I'm moving too fast, take your time, have patience. You know, different lessons like that is kind of what you learn from older people, along with a lot of other things. So like I said, that tip is just kind of hang around old people and to gain that knowledge. Also, whether or not people support you, you don't want to put yourself in a position of looking back and ending up having regrets, ending up saying what if, ending up saying, hey, I should have did this, I could have did this. I know each and every one of us can relate to saying we should have did this or we could have did this, you know. So just let's not waste another second, another minute, and let's just actually, like I said, prioritize your passion. Follow your passion and make sure that you're doing everything that you can. And whether or not people support you, support yourself and just stay in alignment with your passion, your purpose, and knowing your why. And I think everything else after that will just fall into play. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. Drop a comment if you guys can relate. If you've ever expected the closest people to you support you and they haven't supported you, or if you've ever had a complete stranger show you more love or support than those closest to you. So yeah, drop a comment. Also let me know what other videos or topics that you guys would like me to speak on. And that's it for this video. Peace, love, blessings.